Nice to see you, my young friend.
Incendio. Stupefy. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Expelliarmus, Defender, Potato, Stupefy, Levioso, Stupefy, Levioso, Defender, Levioso. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Defender. Lumos.
Merlin himself will be proud. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
That's that. Settled.
Ah, how delightful. I'm not done with.
Expelliarmus!
My wand!
Levioso! Accio! Descendo! Glacius! Flipendo! Confringo!
Lucky, that's all! Get accustomed to that! I'll get you.
Arresto momentum! Confringo!
This is impossible!
Flipendo!
I hate this! Oh! Stop it!
Expelliarmus! Protego! Levioso!
No!
Accio! Descendo!
You can't imagine.
Flipendo!
How nice of you to stop by.
Arresto momentum! Defendo!
Arrogant child! Why can't I hit you? I don't have time for this! No!
Levioso!
Why don't you
Descendo!
come?
Glacius! Defendo! Protego! Descendo! Expelliarmus!
We're close to a breakthrough.
This place has seen better days.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
If only Professor Fig could have seen that.
Let's have a look, shall we? So nice of you to stop by.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar... My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was possibly with a wand.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need... Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Come on. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
Revelio.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to...
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he... I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where... Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate.
Revelio.
They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only the devil's in my book.
Accio.
Kill you when I get down from here!
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Levioso.
This doesn't hurt!
Sendo.
You've made your last mistake. You fight about as well as a pumpkin.
Fringo.
Oh, hell no. You're no match for me.
Accio. Sendo.
One less human to worry about. Let's get this. Rather unwise. Back this way.
Descendo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Levioso. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Defendo. Protego.
Oh, yeah.
Flipendo.
Hate that!
Sendo.
No! White's ready!
Glacius. Defendo. Flipendo. Descendo.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried...
Revelio.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire. Worried, she came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them. But I'm convinced it may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here. And it's likely...
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a
Revelio.
specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, Hogwarts Legacy lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds...
Who? What do you...
The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name...
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the...
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, they call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, you for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Revelio.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a
Lumos.
stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Revelio.
Tells me they're
Lumos.
after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio. Depulso.
Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window.
I'm listening.
I think
But you said you didn't really understand it.
that's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else.
Understood. Well then, invisible sea. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar...
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic.
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch.
Revelio.
Till then.
Incendio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Yeah.